Hey, this is Paul with Paul's Mobile Homes, and I wanted to talk with you about financing your mobile home. So, financing simply means how do you get the money to buy the mobile home? Much like a house has a mortgage. For most people, having the whole amount of cash up front when you're going to go buy a home or buy a mobile home, it's out of reach. So, companies exist to loan the money and they make interest on it. And that's how that whole game works. So, financing a mobile home actually isn't as hard as some people think. The truth is that you can finance most mobile homes. There are finance companies that are just dedicated to doing mobile home loans. And most of them are nationwide activities, they're pretty big. And different ones cater to different public. And what I mean by that is that you have, okay, finance companies like to look at credit scores. And the lower the credit score, the more risk the company feels they're taking. So some companies will specialize in loaning mobile home for a lower credit score, whereas others will specialize in loaning on a higher credit score. And now, when you have a higher credit score, you can usually get a lower interest rate. When you have a lower credit score, you're usually going to get a higher interest rate. And also, the amount of down payment is determined by the finance company. It's not determined by the seller. So you go to get the loan, and they're going to look over your finances and your credit score, and they're going to say what the minimum down payment that you need to make for that home is. And so you really have to have, and your credit score doesn't need to be fantastic. It really, 600 and above can easily get you a loan on a mobile home. Sometimes it's less than that. But then, you've also got to get approved to be in the parks. And, each one is different. I can't say, they all adhere to a certain credit score. But you can get a mobile home in the 500s. If you have a lot of things in collections or collection agencies, you're going to have a harder time getting a loan for a mobile home. So that's something to keep in mind, too. So financing mobile homes isn't hard. There are many companies in the United States that do it. The loan process takes about a month, generally speaking. It also includes an appraisal by a nationwide mobile home company, usually. And so it's pretty streamlined and set up, and it's not difficult to do. This is Paul with Paul's Mobile Homes. Have a great day.